Hi there. On the eve of Record Store Day, got a package in the mail. Belonged to the Tin Club from Pearl Jam. So as you can see, and I'll throw a slide up there of it, got it in the mail. So being a member of the Tin Club, you get some perks. You usually get a free t-shirt with your membership that you pay for. You get access to purchase tickets before the general public, and you get bonuses like this, which are vinyl records, either 7 inches, or they also put out a magazine called Deep. And no mistake on this, but when I throw it up there, this is from 2017 and 18. No, it didn't get lost in the mail. It just sometimes takes them that long to send out the perks to it. So we're going to unbox this and open it up and see what we got here. Lots of times it's just singles with a double side on it. So it comes with some really cool, looks like looks like Missing, and the other is Hunted Down. So is the single off of that. And this is Wildflowers, Keep Me in Your Heart, Eddie Vedder on that. So very cool with those. So you get them, again, they're little 45s that are in that are pressed, that come to the through the Tin Club. So cool to get those, even though they're 4 years after the fact. And then you get this, what I said, they have magazines. It's kind of a little booklet called Deep, and does a lot of archival things to it. Haven't seen this, so this is going back to, again, 2017 and 18. So some very cool things there. And this one, 18, obviously was the Home and Away Shows booklet, which is really cool to get. I have to look through those. So it's nice to belong to the Tin Club. You get a lot of little perks from that. So again, I said on the eve of Record Store Day, we booked a trip a long time ago before the pandemic, and we're going out of town for vacation, and we leave tomorrow morning, which is Record Store Day, which got me to thinking, when you get to Record Store Day and you get there and you start seeing all the titles and all the releases, of course you're looking for the ones that you really like, but every once in a while there's one that just kind of grabs you and you go, okay, well, you get kind of sucked into all the hype and you wind up buying it. Well, I bought this on Black Friday, Record Store Day. Bought it, had never really listened to it. I knew it had one song on there that I thought I kind of had known, but it is Fountains of Wayne, Welcome Interstate Managers. And of course the big single off there was Stacy's Mom that they had. I'm going to read you the description of what it says on this. The vinyl debut is one of the greatest pop power records of all time, and it's a double album set. Black Swirl, which is really cool off of it. Black Swirl, listen to it. So yeah, again, the Blackie Smoke Swirl. And I would say this, not knowing any of the songs, I thought I knew the single, and I really didn't know the single. This is just what it lives up to. It is a power pop record. I would suggest getting it. It has everything from guitar riddled chords that are just hooks, and then lyrics that are big hooks also that are catchy. It has a couple of ballads on it, and it even has a twangy country song on it. But I was very pleased after having it and getting it, and I really never pulled it out and listened to it. So Fountains of Wayne. So when you're out at Record Store Day, sometimes you get sucked into all the hype and wind up picking up things that you probably wouldn't. And for me, at least this one was really good. I'm glad that I picked it up. This one is going to be a re-release. At the time when I picked it up, I thought it was the first time on vinyl, and I didn't think it was going to be released for a long time, but now it's a new release and they're pressing it as a second press again, and it's pretty common to get out there. Now you're just going to get it on black vinyl, not on the smoke vinyl. That being said, Record Store Day is tomorrow morning, so we're going to be out of town from Kansas City on Record Store Day, and we're going to be traveling. So we're going to get up really early in the morning. We've got a long drive. We're going to Gulf Shores, Alabama, never been. So hopefully the weather's good. We're going to get to see some ocean and the beach. But we're going to be driving early, and we're going to hit a record store that we've been to before in Fayetteville, Arkansas called Block Street Records. We've been there, picked up a couple of records in there. Really cool little record store there, and it looks like they open at 10. We should be arriving in Fayetteville about 10 or 10:30, hopefully, barring any bad weather or rain or anything. So we're going to hit Record Store Day tomorrow out of town and see what we've got. A couple of the records that I wanted to get have been pushed to July, which was let's see, St. Paul and the Broken Bones live is that. Also the Rolling Stones, Hot Rocks, that's been pushed to July also. But there is a Robert Plant live release that I'm looking forward to seeing and being pick that up if it's still there in stock when we get to it. And also Vinyl Nation is releasing for the first time on DVD and Blu-ray their documentary about record stores, and they were in town in Kansas City at Mills Record Store to record that. And the intro coming into that, you can see me and my family, so obviously we got to pick that up, and hopefully they'll have a copy of it, or not, I'll find it somehow, some way. But again, I'll check back in with you tomorrow, Record Store Day. Again, it's Tracy with Record Fuel, and thanks for tuning in. Thank you. Hey there, it's 6 in the morning and we're leaving on our road trip on vacation. It is Record Store Day. Normally we would have already been in line at the record store, probably by an hour, hour and a half. But as it is now, we are traveling. We're headed directly to Fayetteville, Arkansas, to Block Street Records, and then we're on our way down to Gulf Shores. So we're gonna road trip here. I'm navigating and my son is going to drive today. So we're headed out. Hey there, so we're now down in Fayetteville, Arkansas. We went to Block Street Records and went in, did a little shopping, got a couple of things there. Record Store Day, happened to pick me up another t-shirt, glad to get that. I've been here before. Everyone was really helpful, standing in line waiting. Ran into a couple of Pearl Jam fans in from Colorado visiting, and decided to come to Record Store Day. So we got talking about shows. They went to the Missoula show on the Home and the Ways. And obviously we went to the Seattle show, so it was a lot of fun talking to them, talking about the Tin Club and all that. So Record Store Day here on our trip down to Gulf Shores in Fayette is a great success. Right now we're here outside of Alchemy Tea and getting a treat to get onto the road, and we'll head back out. So again, great day here in Fayetteville, Arkansas, Record Store Day. Hey, so we're on a Saturday here downtown Kansas City. We're getting ready to walk over to the River Market. It's a approximately 5 to 6 minute walk from my condo loft down here. So we're going to go over. They usually have a farmer's market on Saturdays and Sundays. We're going to come over and take a look at it and see what all's going on. Looks like a lot of cars out right now and a lot of people. So nice sunny day today, and so we're going to check it out.
You were in the process of the same. We're looking for 97.
So normally down here in the city market, there's a guy that usually has a tent set up that sells vinyl records. He wasn't here today, so I wonder if he's still out doing the flea market, city market thing or not. But usually has a lot of albums, were really well priced. But wasn't here today, so we're gonna head on up here to the Antique Mall, which is just a few steps away from the city market here in the River Market. It's one of the best antique malls in Kansas City. Well, it was a nice fun walk over to the River Market. No vinyl albums today, either at the city market or in the Antique Mall. Funny thing about the Antique Mall is that you wind up getting albums that really aren't in great shape. Every once in a while you can find something really good, and they're overpriced also for the most part. So that's why it's always good to stick with, your local record store. But sometimes you can find a diamond in the rough at the antique malls, somebody that really just wants to sell some stuff that they've got, that they came along with, that is a good price, good product, sometimes. But for the most part, stick to your local record store. But it was a fun walk over, nice weather today, over to the city market. Again, it's Tracy with Record Fuel. Thanks for tuning in.